Oh, I'm on. Fantastic. Good morning, I suppose. Morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And I am here questing for glory. My name is organMike. I'm going to address something right away. I often get comments that I've got too much reverb on my microphone. It's not reverb on my mic. It is reverb in my building. I am streaming currently from the sanctuary of a church where I work. And as you can see, I am streaming Ultima 1. So, the first age of darkness. So a little bit of history on the game. This is one of the granddaddies of computer role-playing games, written by Richard Garriott, basically by himself, originally in 1981, which means that this is one of the few games I play that is older than I am. And, I'm from 1982. And so here we have Ultima 1, From Darkest Dungeons to Deepest Space. Chat, if you're there and listening, would you be so kind as to give me a name suggestion, since we need to generate a new character? So, we're going to generate over number 1, since we don't want to ruin number 2, 3, and 4 right there. We need to distribute those points. Zenith, all right. Distribute the points, so 15 points to agility, 15 points to intelligence. Can't go any further. I saw Zenith first, so Zenith gets it. Lord British does not die in this one, because this is not the 1981 version, this is the 1987 remake. So the character must be an elf. We're going to assume a female elf and a wizard. And the name I said was Zenith. Like the TV you might have first played this on back in the time. All right. So changing the race to elf gave us an extra 5 points of agility, and a wizard gave us 10 points of intelligence. Yeah, they had remakes back then, 1987 remake. So, unfortunately, Lord British then Richard Garriott then coded in the code to make himself immortal in this one. So save the character. Yeah, we're going to save that character. We need to continue a previous game. The other thing I want to address very quickly is you might not hear any sound from the game. That's perfectly normal. The first thing I do when I start this game is to mute the sound. So we are going to get going in... Let's just get into this, and I will try my best to explain what's going on. Here we go. And there's a short loading screen, so in roughly 3, 2, 1, let's go. Noise off, and we go north. That's Lord British's castle. We're not even going to see Lord British in this game. We're going to go right over here. We're going to go over here to the Castle of the Lost King. Make sure my attack is working, yep. We're going to talk to the Lost King. We're going to offer him service. He tells us to go kill a gelatinous cube. We're going to give him money, all of my money, 100 coins. Then I'm going to go to his treasury, and I'm going to try and steal a blaster. Uh-oh, I was caught. So this is a reset-heavy point of the game. I had better save. This game does not auto-save. I forgot to save. That could have been a quick restart. Bow and arrows is not enough. Staff. Phasor. Phasor will do. A phasor is a powerful enough weapon to do what I want to do, mostly because it's got some range. We're going to shoot the king in the face, which makes the jester stop dancing around. The jester has a key. We're going to come over here, kill this guard, and hope that we got the right key. We do have the right key. The jester gives us a random key. It will open one of those 2 cells, and we're going to rescue a princess. Princess is rescued. She gives us 500 hit points, experience points, and money. We are going to be rescuing princesses as our main source of income and hit points. So we're going to come over here. We go to the transport shop. We transact. We purchase a raft. We want to ready a spell prayer. We're going to need that. So we have 2 meters. Well, on the bottom right, you can see hit points, food, experience, and coin. The food is ticking down as I sail. If that food hits 0, we die instantly. Game over. The game will resurrect us with 99 hit points, 99 food, and no money or weapons. So we need to talk to the king. We need to offer service. He says go and kill a Balron. We'll shoot him in the face. We'll come over here and kill the jester. And come over here and hope that the jester gave us the right key. The jester did give us the right key. The key we get is dependent on what frame we enter the castle. So two out of 2 for princess. Well, 2 out of 3, I guess. No, 2 out of 2 for princesses. The first leaving of the castle was due to not being able to grab a phaser or a blaster. So we sail back. to the first continent. We're going to meet 4 kings. We're going to get their we're going to offer our service to all 4 kings. They're going to tell us to kill a gelatinous cube, carrion creeper, lich, and Balron. We've already got the quests for gelatinous cube and Balron. The people are very forgiving. Yeah, the kings are. Yeah, yeah. They don't seem to worry about being shot in the face very much. I guess it's part of the day-to-day. Offer our service, kill a lich, shoot the king. The reason I shoot the king is just to make the jester stop hopping around. See, do I get 3 for 3? Yes, 3 for 3 on princesses. Good. So, experience is an interesting feature. In the original, experience actually was a step counter in the original game. It isn't that anymore, but some of the features of that still stay in place. We're going to come in here. We're going to go to the magic shop. We're going to purchase ladder up. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to purchase create. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I very seldom need more than 1, but if you need more than 1, it's good to have more than 1, because otherwise you're losing right at the very end. Now you see my food has just gone into the red. Hello, pirate ship. I'm going to need to kill you eventually, so I might as well kill you now. We're not going to go into that castle, but into the town right next to it. When it said, there, it's because I hit the wrong button. We're going to buy a ladder down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all our spell purchases. Now we'll go back to our raft. We'll ignore the evil knight over there. And the nest creature that's coming at us there. Lose jester, just another. Offer service, get shot, lose jester, just another day. Yeah, the life of a king is so tough, eh? So yeah, that's 3 out of 4 kings, and I've managed to get 3 out of 3 princesses so far. So if you watch when I cross continents, the monsters either stack up at the border or just vanish like that. And here is getting hungry. Yep, I know. It's all right. I can't actually get more food just yet. Talk to the king, offer my service, go kill a carrion creeper. Shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the face. There we go. You can kill the kings, except for Lord British. It takes a lot of shots, so. Hey, 4 for 4 on princesses. Fantastic. So when I first ran this game in a marathon last year, it's a coin flip, right? Whether or not you get a princess. It took me 11 tries to get my first princess. And I'm 5 for 5 now, so this is actually really good. Just doing a quick brain check. This is the extent of the grind in this game. Just shooting jesters, rescuing princesses. Wow, 6 for 6 on princesses. Questing for glory is good luck for me, apparently. Get rid of that guy because he'll keep shooting me otherwise. And we'll do one more. I'm going to offer the king some money. 1, 2, 8, 7. Shoot the king in the face, and we'll come down here. Note the guards don't become active until I actually hit the king. So I pull out my phaser, I shoot at him. Oh, there's the wrong key. Opens the wrong gate. I pull out my phaser, I shoot at him, and if I miss, the guards don't care. So we're going to come straight down here. This is a dungeon. We're going to go into the dungeon where Hercules died. We're going to ready, spell, ladder down. All the dungeons are the same. Go away. Go away. Get out of the way. Thank you. So climb down, and the ladder to go down from level 3 to 4 is in the same place. I don't need to kill those guys, but normally I go straight to the bottom. This is just a matter of preference, but I kill anything that comes in the way because it might turn out to reveal the thing I'm looking for afterwards. There's the lich. I don't have to do the lich now. Quest has been completed. Okay, now I'm looking for a Balron. Let's ready ladder up. There we go. Mind Whipper. There's the Balron. Kill that. We've already done the Lich. We don't have to do it here. Now we're looking for a Carrion Creeper. So on every floor of the dungeon, there are 2 monsters that spawn when you climb up or down to it. There's the Carrion Creeper. Done. Quest has been completed. Now we're looking for a gelatinous cube. So by killing them, you spawn in a new one somewhere. There's the gelatinous cube. Fantastic. Did I kill it? I hope I killed it. I hope I killed it and that spawned the spider and not just had a spider appear in front of me. Well, we'll find out. There's lots of dungeons. Ready prayer. I'm down to 18 food. So the way prayer works is if you're under 15 food or under 15 hit points, it will restore you to 15 food or hit points. Boom, there we go. We're going to be doing that a lot. Potentis laudis. All right, now we come back here. We talk to the king. Gives me a green gem. We'll shoot him in the face. Because we're going to go over here. We're going to do that. Because again, we're rescuing princesses. Oh, not this time. We need a few more. 1 gem down. Potentis laudis. Chant with me. Potentis laudis. Potentis laudis. Casting prayer spells in a church. Shazam. Okay, so what I'm looking for now, not only is those 4 gems, just so you know, this game was actually written in Mad Libs. The only way to get those 4 gems is to do the quests for the king, but you need those 4 gems in order to activate the time machine. So here's the history. The evil wizard Mondane is causing problems. He's immortal, so we have to go back in time to kill him before he became immortal. Which, you know, is how you deal, right? Potentis laudis. So in order to do that, we need a time machine. But a princess is the only one who will give us a time machine. Shoot him in the face. There we go. We've got a key. So the princess will give us a time machine. But the princess will only give a time machine to a space ace. So we have to go into space and fight aliens until we're a space ace. Got another princess, that's good. And also she'll only do that if our experience is over 7,000 when we actually rescue her. I did some testing very recently. If the 500 experience she gives you, food, potentis laudis. The 500 experience she gives you puts you over 7,000, that's not good enough. You have to be over 7,000 when you rescue her. Fortunately, we're very close because every alien we shoot down gives us 100 experience. And we need to shoot down 20 aliens. Yeah, we're going to be into space both in this game and the next. Castle of Chamonix. We'll talk to Chamonix. He gives me, I can take 9 things from his storeroom, but only 9. Please hit, thank you. We're going to go into a storeroom, and we're going to take stuff, armor specifically, looking for a vacuum suit or a reflect suit, there we go, and we'll just make life a little easier and grab a bunch of food so I don't have to remember. We don't have the king's permission to get more food, but we did just shoot the jester in the face and kill his guards. So I don't know why we can't just take more food, but it is what it is. Out we go with the princess in tow. Excellent. Quit and save. We're going to kill a couple wandering creatures here to get up over 5,000 experience. Well, by the time we get there. We're going to enter the city of the brother. We're going to purchase some transport. In this case, we haven't spent enough time. So the other thing, the step counter matters because after 3,000 steps in the game, it will then give us access to It will give us access to better equipment at the weapon and armor shops, and of course the transport we need. We need to be able to buy a rocket ship. Oh, there's a hidden archer there shooting at us. See him? He's in the trees. Now he's dead. Poor guy. Still haven't spent enough turns. Okay. We'll just hold the spacebar for a bit. Hold the spacebar for a bit. I was too fast. There we go. Shuttle. Thank you. All right. We're going to board the shuttle. We're going to launch. And we're going to immediately inform and search and see where I'm going to go. H is our hostiles. Now, my little shuttle is not built for killing aliens. Oh, we got a really nasty pattern here. This is RNG. Not too many hostiles around. Okay, we're going to shift view, move to speed 6, and hyper jump. Yeah, locally sourced shuttles, yeah. So now we're in a shoot 'em up now. Here we go. So yeah, we're going to let the first couple escape. Oh, I got hit. Okay. Can't actually dodge. Whether we get hit or not is RNG. Whether he fires or not is RNG. Where am I going to go? I'm going to go, yeah, 1 to the southwest. So switch view, going this way, then go that way, switch view, hyper jump. They're not TIE fighters. Yeah, definitely not TIE fighters. They are legally distinct from, but very similar to, TIE fighters. Here we go, up and, oh, I said perish, thank you. Can I get there? Yeah, okay, good. If it gets to the edge of the screen, it disappears. Okay, we are going to stop flying, reverse direction and go this way, 8 hyper jump, and we're going to go back to the Caesarea system. We're going to leave our shuttle behind and pick a better ship. 1, view, good, view, 8 hyper jump. Yeah, it's an asteroids-like sequence, of course it is. I mean, don't you have them in all your retro RPGs? And we need to dock. And we'll pick the bottom ship. We'll take one more quick look at this. Oh, that is an ugly pattern. We're going to go... We're going to go southeast and then southwest. And we'll go from there. South and east. View, 6, hyper jump. And I only go to speed 6. Theoretically, if I were better at this section of the game, I could fight them at speed 8. It would be faster. But I'm not good enough. I've found that 6 is comfortable, and I'm going to stay there. So, as I alluded to earlier, I'm from 1982. My reflexes are not what they were. 1, view. We need to stop going that way and start going that way. View, 6, jump. Oh, these aren't English. These are Caesarian. This is Caesarea. You're not going to make that one. Catch this guy instead. This is the only break I get in the run. One of the fun things about being a retro runner is that my games just keep going. There's no pause. Hyper jump. We are 10 ships away. The status screen does keep track of it, but I'm keeping track of how many ships I've killed via my experience counter. Very convenient that we came into space just over 5,000, which means that we need to go just over 7,000 in order to... There we go. Okay, where am I going to go now? I'm going to go one more in that direction. Hyper jump. You might or might not have noticed I have a fuel counter in the corner. Every move I do, whether it's to adjust my position, whether it's to fire, takes away a little bit of that fuel. I picked the freighter ship. There's two options for ships. This one has some shields and has 5,000 shields and 2,500 fuel. Oh, they're quite widely spaced. We'll go one more. We'll take the 2 south. Okay. Hyper jump. So the freighter, the one I picked, has 5,000 shields and 2,500 fuel. The other one, straight south, thank you, has the other one has 1,000 shields and 5,000 fuel. If I could guarantee not getting shot, I would take the other one because I wouldn't have to refuel ever. Yeah, get there. There we go. So the shuttle, the one that we flew up here in, has only 1,000 shields and 1,000 fuel, but it's also the only one that can re-enter an atmosphere. All the other ones can only dock. Inform and search, what do I need to go? 1, 2, 3 south. Hopefully that will be the last one I need to take. 1. The final, yeah. When do you learn how to be a Jedi? No, this one, in a couple games, you learn how to be an avatar, but that's a completely different thing. Hopefully this will be the last set I need. There can be between 1 and 3 enemies in each one of these cells. Actually, my space acing has gone very well. There we go. Good. Despite the fact that the enemies were scattered, thou hast received the rank of space ace. Okay, where am I? I need to go northeast 2 and then east 1. Okay. Q8H. So northeast 2 and then east 1, and then did Lord British come up with any unique ideas, or was he just the first to make a mashup of all of them? Yeah, he has some really unique ideas in some of the games. But yeah, I mean, back in the day, in the early 80s, sci-fi and fantasy had such huge crossover. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I said 3. Thank you. Nope. Misaligned. There we go. And we'll take my shuttle, back up, and fly back to Earth. Backwards. Boom. Well, Caesarea. I misspoke. And we're back on Caesarea. Now the last thing we need to do is get our last gem from the first king we talked to. We've got that 1 gem left. And then we'll rescue a princess, and the princess will give us access to a time machine, since we are a space ace and have at least 7,000 experience. The game never actually tells you about the level requirement, so you had to sort of figure that one out on your own. There we go. Requires 4 gems to launch a time machine, because that's a thing that kings know. You have to know these things when you are a king. Oh my goodness, my princess luck was amazing. All right, so we're going to come up on the final fight very shortly. So I will inform whoever is on time that we're going to go to a completely different dimension, way back back in time, to fight Mondain before he becomes an immortal, and we're going to shoot him a lot. That is, I believe, the technical term. We go into the time machine, and here's his realm. We're going to use a create spell. There we go, makes a block. And we're going to steal his gem. It explodes, we get hurt. Now we shoot him a lot. When it makes noise, when he dies, it's time. So I'm just going to hold the attack button and time. That's that. And then we get a lovely dramatic statement, which I will read out, because I have this lovely booming space in which to read it. A rain of silver lightning heralds the death of Mondain. Fleeting glimpses of the fates avoided rush through thy mind as the arcane power of the mage's dying scream echoes in thine ears. 1,000 years pass in but a moment's time as a strange sleep overcomes thee. Upon awakening, thou dost find thyself in new surroundings. A stately youth in violet robes helps thee to thy feet, whereupon thou dost see the thousands who gaze upon thee in adoration. Thy selfless heroism hath saved our people, my worthy one. Should our gratitude alone not be enough to sustain thee, know that I, Lord British, hereby ordain that the entire realm of Cesaria be at thy service for all time henceforth. So let it be done. Press Ctrl-Alt-Delete to restart. So yeah, that's Ultima. Let me take one quick look over here just to see. Oh, I can't. I've closed that window, I think. Oh, there it is. My goodness. Is that time accurate? I'd have to check, but I think that makes that a new personal best for me. Which is, you know, astonishing. So, anyway, thank you for all the GGs. I have another game coming up, which I think I can just switch over to. Oh, you get one of those princesses. A princess is not a reward. A princess is a human being. But yeah, I think that's a personal best. I'd have to check. But yeah, which would also, technically, since I'm the only person who runs this, make that a world record too. So, I'm going to switch over to Ultima 2. The words are cut off on the stream. What words? Oh, just on the edge, yeah. Yeah, that's weird. It shouldn't be. Let me check my capture. My capture has it. It looks fine on my end. So, okay, cool. All right, I'm going to switch over to Ultima 2. Okay, we will close this. We'll close this. Things will go all purple for a second, and I will open up Ultima 2: Revenge of the Enchantress.